Patrick. You will not believe this. Just when you think the UN couldn't sink any lower, it has held a moment of silence for this mass murderer and torturer. It's utterly depraved, and I'll be speaking to Josh Hammer later about the Biden administration's reaction. But how can the UN pay a tribute to this monster who's responsible for the murder of so many innocent Iranians?
It's outrageous. It really is. And I mean, the UN, if you look at it, it's morally corrupt at the moment. You look at all these resolutions that are anti-Israel, they make very little mention of Hamas or a massacre or even Jewish hostages. It's very tipped towards this sort of Middle East sort of autocracy, if you like. And as you say, I mean, this man oversaw a political prisoner program that had 5,500 political prisoners executed.
Yeah, after 5-minute trials.
Yes, yeah. Suppressed women's rights. There's no freedom of speech. He is horrible.
Absolute monster, absolute Islamist monster. I mean, if you're going to acknowledge his death, you should have a little cocktail party. That's about it. And check out this ridiculous headline from BBC World News. President Ibrahim Raisy's mixed legacy in Iran. Mixed legacy. That's almost as bad as when the Washington Post called Islamic State leader an austere religious scholar. I mean, I don't know what it is with pandering to extremists, but the mainstream media is a culprit. Now, from the Iranian regime to vegan mums in Melbourne, we cover all the big stories here, Patrick. And this one has got folks talking. A vegan mother has requested that her son's footy team stop serving meat sausages at post-game sausage sizzles and replace them with meat-free options. The animal rights activist wrote to South Melbourne District's Auskick saying, I've requested that if sausages must be served, which I believe is not essential at a morning event, we swap out the regular sausages for vegan ones. The club, Patrick, has refused and instead advised her that she could bring her own vegan sausages to be cooked on the barbecue instead, along with the meat ones. Where do you stand on Sausagegate? This is an issue that is tearing apart Melbourne.
I'm pretty sure I stand with about 99% of parents. As a parent, I went to 4 junior football matches on the weekend and a netball game. I think I would have had probably 6 sausages across that time. They are utterly essential for getting through.
Absolutely.
Absolutely essential. So, no, that's going nowhere, that one.
I'm with you. It's one of the treats of having to get up early on a cold, rainy Saturday morning is that
yes.
you get a sausage at least out of it. Not of these vegan concoctions that they want. That give it 5 years, I bet you, in inner city Melbourne, there'll be more vegan options.
I'll say it now. I'm never going to eat a vegan sausage.
Never?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Bold
No
words
interest.
there
No.
from Patrick Carlyon.